everyone, and welcome to my Polish cuisine. Today is kind of a Greek day in my house where we are making kebabs, we are making souvlaki, whichever one you want to call these, and tzatziki sauce. So these are going to be kebabs. I'm going to grill these on the grill for a few minutes after I marinate the meat, of course. And I will place the ingredient list underneath this video so you can view it, so you can try it and make your own. This is top sirloin strip steak. So this meat tends to be kind of tender and not as tough as some of the other beefs. But anyhow, I'm gonna do first is I look at the meat and I cut out some of this fat. Although we do need the fat, but we don't want this one because this will make the meat tougher. So now this is a nice piece. And cut it into cubes. So then we can put it on our skewers once it's marinated. About the same size so that they can grill at about the same time. I'm placing these into my bowl. And again, I cut out the fat. And cut it in half. And the same cubes. And then I'm placing them into the bowl aside. Now, these are smaller pieces, but I'm doing the same thing. Just cutting off this fat. Into the bowl. Now my meat is cut up. So the next thing I do is I prepare the marinade. So first goes in the lemon juice. Then I have here some balsamic vinegar. Then I place the oregano. Can mix this in a little bit, and then it goes in the olive oil. And this is really a simple sauce. The only thing that takes a little bit of the time is marinating. One more thing I forgot to add to this is the garlic. I'm going to add the minced garlic. You can use as much as you want. I'm using a little bit more because we all love garlic. Now I'm going to pour in the marinade over the meat. The meat will probably start to change a little bit of the color. It's gonna turn whiter because of the lemon. Now I'm going to add to this a little bit of salt. So this is to your preference. I don't know how much salt you like. It's just a personal preference. and then also black pepper. Mix this all well and marinate for at least an hour, but preferably overnight, so that the meat can become even more tender. So now I'm going to cover this up with some saran wrap and put it in a refrigerator for approximately an hour. And while my meat is marinating, I have washed up my veggies, the ones that I'm gonna use on the skewers. I got rid of the seeds inside. I peeled the red onion. And what I do is I just cut it up into smaller pieces so that they do fit onto the skewers. And I have two types here. I have some metal ones. I have these metal ones, and I also have these wooden ones. Just cut it into squares like you did with your meat. And I have prepared a cookie sheet with parchment paper so that I can place the skewers in. And now for the plain skewers for the grill, I'm just going to do a pepper and onion ones. I'm going to alternate with the colors. I can push them a little bit out this way. I think that's enough for now. So I'm gonna place it here and cover this up before I get to the meat so that it doesn't dry out. So now the meat has been in the refrigerator for a little bit over an hour. And now I can begin to place the meat on the skewers. So as you can tell, there's a lot of sauce in here, and I'm gonna place the sauce on these that I've made on the veggies once I get the meat on. Those skewers are a little bit thicker. They're 12-inch skewers, and they are great for this. There's my meat ready to be grilled, and my veggies. My temperature is a little too high. It's like 600. I have two burners on in here. I'm gonna watch these, so I'm just gonna place them here. Make sure that every 3 minutes they are turned. And now I have my marinade here, so I'm going to dab these a little bit. And every time you turn them, make sure you put this on. But towards the end, we don't want any meat in there that's not cooked, so be mindful of that. And we're gonna cover this. Now I'm turning them to make sure that they don't burn on one side. For the veggies. And baste these as well. Kebabs are ready, so I'm going to remove them. So now my shish kebabs are all ready and done. So if you like this recipe, please give me the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching.